Got my Starbucks coffee, enjoying this gorgeous view, and wanted to talk a little bit about internal meetings. So when you're working remotely and you are having internal meetings, you need to first set the expectation with everybody in your company. A lot of people fail to set expectations, and that's I think one of the biggest reasons why they have trouble. First things I'm going to recommend is make sure everybody on your team visualize that you're in a conference room. So unless you've got a really good reason for changing those meetings, you got to hold them. The first thing is set expectations and then hold the meetings. So that's a really big thing right there, is just set those expectations that we're going to hold the meetings and make sure that you are in a controlled, structured environment, because it's internal. Depending on kind of the classification or level of the employee, they can make their own sound judgment if there needs to be background noise or not. So that's kind of Remote 101. Third thing is make sure you've got an agenda. If there's no agenda, there's no structure. You guys keep hearing me say this: structure, organization. This works for other companies as well, but the reason why I start with structure and organization is because then the next tier is going to be the performance level and people actually showing up to the meetings, and you're kind of watching that too. And then the other thing is making sure that everybody understands that you're to have clear audio. And I have a rule of thumb in all my companies that if you don't control the phone or the Wi-Fi, you need to dial in to the meeting. And the reason why I say dial in is because it's just a older infrastructure with phone calls than it is the internet, and so there's more of it out there, and the likely chances of, hey, can you hear me now, is a lot less. So what we do in our meetings is we have one person who is dedicated to sharing their screen and bringing up the documents. That's why the agenda and the structure is really important, so they know exactly what they're going to be doing. And I'm talking through the points, asking the team questions, and that person's also taking notes on any action items. So when you're doing it this way, what you're doing is you're eliminating having to think about, oh, this one didn't work, that one didn't work, and the person that's doing the screen sharing, knowing the agenda, is going to be a little bit prepared to have things queued up for you. So again, you're condensing meetings that'll take 45 minutes because you lost 5 minutes, 10 minutes just figuring out where the documents are, and boom, you just saved yourself 10, 15 minutes right there. You're gonna keep hearing me say this over and over. You're probably gonna get tired of me saying this over and over again, but all of these things add up, right? Your efficiencies, and that's where remote companies kick ass, because we executed well. You just can't compete with a remote company. Their cost structure is just so much lower, and if you do it well, you'll kick everybody's ass in the market. I hope you guys enjoyed looking at this gorgeous view here. I never get sick of it, never gets old. Very appreciative to be able to live here, and the opportunities the US presents is absolutely phenomenal. Have a great day.